received an email talking about the Partners for Possibilities, which is an organization that wants to give support to principals. The word support said to me, wow, this is what I need to really get involved in.
A very unique combination of culture, business, all put together in a pot to create a more sustainable future going forward.
We need parental involvement. Maybe a child is coming to school hungry, is not doing the homework, and most of our learners are orphans.
When you embark on something like this, you don't really understand what you're signing up for. One gets to a stage where you really feel you can add value to other people's lives. And then it becomes a bit of reality. And you realize, but with all your experience, this is something new and this is something that will really challenge you. It touches you in a different way.
I have really got support from Partners for Possibilities. It has brought us very close. We are working as a close team. We are happy to be working together.
So it's not about a big company doing some donations into a school. It's really about focusing on things that are sustainable and have a long-term effect. The conditions that the kids stay in, up to 80% are either orphans or they stay with relatives. The fact that Kaise's school feeds these children every morning at school, that it's often the only meal that they get in a day.
We are trying to change how we are going to satisfy our parents. One of the greatest needs is literacy. We are making sure that learners are leaving school able to read and write, because I strongly believe that will make a difference in their life as well.
It's more understanding what of the educational problem is an issue and then addressing those specific problems. I believe the responsibility lies with every individual and say, let's identify the opportunities. Those are the types of learnings that you get to touch when you join a venture like this. It makes you understand that life is full of problems. It's really something that you need to take bit by bit and figure out.
Cool, so good evening everybody. My name is Jacques. I'm not going to tell you who I work for or which big company I'm with. It doesn't really matter. What matters is that we're here all together to celebrate and to understand one thing. I wrote a whole speech today on the plane, and I just realized that the whole speech is actually worthless because everything that I wanted to say is covered in this video. So Chris, once again, thanks very much. The guys did a fantastic job. But here's something from the heart. So what does a guy do that's got 20 years business experience, that's done enough studying to serve him a lifetime, and that's got a real need to contribute? You join Partners for Possibility. It gives you that opportunity to combine classroom learning with being linked up with somebody as beautiful as Kaise, that opens up a school. Somebody said it earlier. You open up your school, your way of working, to somebody completely new, some arrogant dude walking in there thinking he's got all the answers for business as we know it, and then reality kicks in. Then it's about, do we really understand what the problem is? Do we really want to contribute? So this is not a once-off, like I said there. It's not about giving a pallet of milk to a school and they can survive for 2 months. It's really about the long-term difference we can make, and understanding where are the small things that's wrong. If you get into the school system, it's actually all working. There are some fantastic programs and templates in there for our teachers and the system to work. It's just how do we use that? Have we got the capability to do something small? Pull the team together, the management team, pull the management team together and do a workshop, and what sort of impact does that have? So there's something from the heart. The rest is all paper. I'm going to leave that. I said it all here. And Kaise, I'm sure you have something.
Yes. Good evening, everyone.
Hello,
I'm Kaise, principal of Waterloo Primary. It's one of the biggest primary schools in Durban. We have a staff of 37 educators and 1,290 learners, starting from grade R to grade 7. Now, looking at the video, I also want to speak from the heart. At times as principals, we are very much challenged in such a way that you are even unable to see your success. And because principalship is one of the very cold seats where you are alone, Now, joining Partners for Possibilities is when you get a mentor like Jacques, somebody you are able to speak to, just to have someone who's going to listen to you. And you know whatever you are discussing with him will stay with him. That was very important to me. And also to know that as school management team, we are the most important role players at school. If the school management team is lacking a certain skill, you must know that school is going down. So for me, that was my biggest challenge. We were working together, but still I felt we need certain skills. And with God's help, Jacques had all the skills that we needed. Already we've got sort of a business plan, a framework that we are following as the school management plan. And I'm very happy and proud to say, already I see success. With policy implementation, we are all aware on what to do. And the other second challenge was parental involvement, where we are having learners who are really challenged. But when you call for those parents, they don't come to school. Now with us as schools, we've got this tendency of following the culture. Okay, this is how we're inviting parents. If it doesn't work, we don't change. We still keep on doing the same way. Now bringing Jacques along assisted us in changing the way, into us looking at parents like clients. Okay, what if you change your approach of involving parents? And of course we did. Even though we haven't seen that success, but already I see some of them coming into school. So there is a change in that. The other challenge that I had as a new principal, because I'm new in principalship, was finance, especially with budget. I was very much afraid of losing the school money because I thought, what if something goes wrong? Now sharing that with Jacques, already we have a spreadsheet that we are using every day where I am able to minus from the school balance. I know how much I've spent where, so I'm still safe. We're just going down with this budget. It's giving me a clear picture with the school finance as to what is happening. So I'm very happy to be part of the Partners for Possibilities, and I so wish we can have more principals coming to join this organization because it opens your eyes. And also with the team that we had of business leaders, I couldn't only have Jacques as my support structure, but all of them, our business leaders. If you happen to have a challenge, you are able to speak to any of them. So thank you very much for that support, and thank you very much for Partners for Possibilities. And this is not the last time. We still want to come.
I mean, they're just so well dressed. I mean, seriously, if I did what they did, I would be in my slippers and like just, you know, shuffling around. I think they always look so elegant, so poised, so such a quiet strength. And I mean, in, you know, Kaise's even been in life-threatening circumstances, and she just still is back there. So Kaise, that's your certificate, and just a little smiley face because that's it.
Thank you very much.
And for Jacques, okay, so Jacques, you'll have to ask him how much coffee he drinks, okay? Because I am privileged there. I should have told you, yeah. And so that's why he's a little wider. And I just want to thank Jacques in terms of just being a very busy businessman. I mean, he's literally been in Joburg, flew back for this, is back there tomorrow, you know, so I really appreciate it. And yeah, and that's your certificate, and just a gift to thank you for being our AV man, okay? Kind of appointed, so thank you, Jacques and Kaise.
Thank you very much.